Oh. Y'all saw that, right?
See, no. The wild.
I don't even know why he approached it without a stone in his hand. He's braver than me, man.
It's late at night.
This is why you mind the business that's giving you education. Why?
Let me tell you something. If I had neighbors like that, I don't know, call it.
Shot at it, and I just zoomed in on it.
What it do, my good people? Welcome back to the channel again. So, tonight we jumping into the scary and unexpected. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. We don't know what we gonna find, but we definitely gonna be leaving with something. But just before that, I want to give a shout out to my commenter, Delicia. I hope I pronounced that right. And to you, again, if you want to be featured in the video, just drop a comment down below and I got you. And to my subscribers, appreciate every single one of y'all, man. Y'all keep your boy moving. All right, so shall we jump into this? Oh, grab your blankets and your snacks.
Australian news channel accidentally broadcast a satanic ritual on live television. This wasn't at late night or a special horror edition, just a normal round of evening news. So let's just go to the backstory. The anchor is introducing a story about police dogs. She pauses for a second and then the feed cuts to this. Watch it and count how long it takes for them to say anything.
Parliament. The state government announced the proposed legislation today. It's in part due to the state of a police dog during an arrest in Brisbane. Recent outages have shown
Millions of people saw that. The clip went everywhere.
But it's the fact that they skip past it and act like nothing didn't happen.
People had decided the network had let something slip, and the network did explain it. They said it was a mix-up. Footage from a different story running that night. The anchor even said it herself. It was the wrong tape. And that's true. That's genuinely what happened. But think about what that actually means. A national news channel had footage of a satanic ritual sitting in the playlist ready to roll because a satanic temple in Queensland was campaigning to teach religious classes in state schools. Think about that. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. In 2000,
I don't know, man. Hey, people, you just gotta really educate yourself, man. You never know what these channels can be putting in your head. I don't feel like that was a mistake at all.
2021.
Fuck. Oh. It got you, didn't it? It got me too. It got me too. Damn.
Halfway through the live stream, Sarah suddenly went quiet and started staring straight at her cousin. But the first people to notice something was wrong were the viewers watching. Just a few minutes earlier, she and Layla had been talking and joking around like everything. Halfway through the live stream, Sarah suddenly went quiet and started staring straight at her cousin. But the first people to notice something was wrong were the viewers watching. Just a few minutes earlier, she and Layla had been talking and joking around like everything was normal. Then the comments started filling up with people asking what was wrong with Sarah and telling Layla to turn around. When Layla finally looked over, the smile slowly disappeared from her face. Sarah looked like she couldn't hear anything around her. Her eyes stayed locked on Layla, and she barely moved. Layla thought she was trying to scare her, so she called her name and reached over to touch her shoulder, but Sarah didn't react. Her expression only became more unsettling, and Layla stopped laughing. She slowly backed away, asking Sarah what was wrong. While Sarah's eyes followed every move she made, Layla finally couldn't take it anymore and left the room. Sarah sat there alone for a few seconds before slowly turning her head toward the camera that was still recording. She stared directly into it until Layla came back into the room.
I
The moment Layla stepped closer, Sarah finally moved. Halfway through the live stream,
Oh. For y'all's entertainment, man. For y'all's entertainment.
Sarah
A truly unsettling moment captured on a backyard security camera shows the exact moment a peaceful night turns into a nightmare. At first, a woman is seen completely relaxed, washing dishes outside next to a dark body of water. However, the atmosphere quickly shifts as a large, pitch-black figure begins to emerge from the water behind her. Moments later, the terrifying entity reaches out a long, dark arm, creeping closer to the edge, while she remains completely unaware of the danger. Surprisingly, just as the creature gets close enough to touch her, she senses something is wrong and turns around, prompting the figure to slide back into the darkness. In the end, did this camera capture a real, spine-chilling anomaly, or is it a clever edit?
I would say that's a very clever AI edit, but nonetheless, that is some really creepy shit. What would you do if you saw something like that?
Encounter ever recorded.
What room is that?
It's the room right above him. It should be 209.
John, do you copy? It's room 209. Amy says nobody's checked into that room, and there's reports of screaming coming from that room. Amy, he's on his way down there right now. What's going on, John? There's no one checked into that room. There should be nobody in there. Wait 1 second, John. Amy, are you there? Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room. And I hear it too. But we're sure that no one's checked into that room. Correct? John, just wait. We're going to get a hold of the police. So, I would wait for the police, John. Amy, John's going to enter the room real quick just to check, make sure, see what's going on.
Why? Why?
Wait one.
Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that.
John, are you there? Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture's been turned upside down and the hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and that the shower is on, but nobody's in there. Man, that's scary. I'm officially freaked out now.
The realist ghost.
I don't know. It's either that's a very good edit, but this is back from 2003. So, and the way the camera looks, it does make sense of the type of camera quality we had back then. But I don't know. Y'all make your own assumptions off of that. For me, I'm stuck in between. This is probably fake and probably real.
Encounter.
She thought one of her kids had called her, even though they were all asleep. Late one night, she was staying at an Airbnb while her husband stepped out to grab snacks. Their kids had already gone to bed, but she suddenly heard someone quietly say, "Mom." Thinking one of her children needed her, she checked their room. They all insisted they never called her, so she headed upstairs to check on the last child, sleeping on the couch. That's when she heard it again. This time, it was crystal clear.
Shut the fuck up, dude. What? Did y'all come out and don't lie? I'm gonna have to sleep with y'all. Something's going on.
Later, she replayed the footage over and over, and that's when she noticed something even stranger. The figure peeking around the stairs looked almost exactly like her husband's head. But according to her, he had already left the Airbnb to grab snacks before any of this happened. She believes she captured what people call a mimic. What do you think she really saw at the bottom of those stairs? His daughter woke him up at 3 a.m. because she could hear children laughing outside her window. The first time, he thought she was just imagining it. But when it happened again the next night, he decided to check for himself.
Pero ¿cómo se va a escuchar risa de niña, hija? A ver, pausale esa madre, amor. Pausale esa. A ver, ven, amor. La verga, se me da miedo. ¿Dónde escuchaste la voz? Pero se escuchan voces.
¿Risas?
¿Dónde, ma?
Allá.
At first, there was nothing.
¿Qué es eso?
¿Qué es eso? No sé. ¿Qué verga es?
No te agarra la cámara.
¿No me agarra? No sé.
Papá, ¿qué es eso?
No sé. ¿Te mira?
Es que no se mira nomás que la cámara. Nomás se mira la cámara porque sí.
The family says they never figured out who or what they saw that night. Type 1 if you think it was paranormal. Type 2 if you think there's another explanation.
I couldn't really see much. What do y'all see? If you seen anything, put it down there in the comments.
This balloon wasn't the scariest thing he caught on camera. A school janitor started recording after noticing one balloon kept following him wherever he walked. The school was built over an old cemetery, and workers had long claimed strange things happened during the night shift.
I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there. Shit. Just... No.
But while he was focused on the balloon, something else entered the frame.
It just follows me no matter what. Ooh! No, I can't.
Yo.
Later, he admitted...
Man. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm getting goosebumps off of this shit.
He was too scared to work alone after that night. Whether it was a draft, a prank, or something else, no one has been able to explain both the balloon and the shadow together. Type 1 if you think this was paranormal. Type 2 if you think there was a normal explanation.
Asómate. No more.
He thought someone was hiding behind this tree, but every time he went back, the mystery only got stranger. A father was filming his daughter at a park in Sinaloa, Mexico, when he noticed someone standing behind a nearby tree. At first, he assumed it was just another person, so he called out, but no one answered. Instead, whatever was behind the tree peeked out more than once.
Mira, sí se miró. Hey. ¿Quién está ahí? Yo sí miré, alcancé a ver algo. Mira. ¿Viste?
Homeboy, you have your family there. Your daughter is clearly freaking out, and your wife is scared, and you're laughing.
Hey! Hey! Lugo! ¡Asómate!
The next morning, he returned to the exact same spot, not to look for the figure, but to answer one question. Could someone actually hide behind that tree? As he got closer, he realized the trunk was much thinner than it had looked the night before, thin enough that it became difficult to explain what everyone had seen. That only made people even more curious. So after countless requests, he decided to go back one last time.
Mira, aquí estamos yo y mi esposa. Y por la neta esta vez no quisimos bajar por precaución porque no sabemos qué es lo que puede haber ahí. Entonces mejor nos quedamos aquí, pero ahí se mira donde está solo. Mira, ahí están los juegos donde está nada prácticamente. Ay, no mames. Mira. No me jodas. Ay, no más, chequen ustedes, miren. No, vámonos mejor.
Would you have gone back after the first night, or was seeing that figure enough? A man bought this camera from a flea market, then suddenly stopped posting online. In December 2025, a man from Mexico found an old digital camera at a local flea market. It didn't just look old, it was covered in a strange red sticky substance. Still, he decided to buy it. After cleaning it up, he managed to get it working again. Not long after, his dog suddenly began reacting to something that wasn't there. No one could explain why.
A Tuco no le gusta la cámara.
Ven, Tuco, ven. Tuco, ven. Ven, mira, Tuco. Una foto, Tuco. No. Mira, Tuco. No, Tuco. Tuco. Hey. Ya, bueno, ya.
Curious about the camera's history, he checked the SD card that came with it. Most of the photos looked completely normal, just an ordinary family, until he opened the final folder.
Última carpeta. Parece ser su casa de noche. Todo está muy desordenado. Es obvio lo que está regado en el suelo. Realmente no sé qué opinar. La última foto.
Instead of getting rid of the camera, he kept documenting everything online, including his dog's increasingly strange behavior. Then, on December 22nd, he uploaded one final update. In it, he claimed that many people could no longer see one of his videos and asked his followers to share it because he believed it was being shadow banned. That was the last thing he ever posted. Since then, his account has remained completely silent. Do you think this was all just an internet mystery, or did he uncover something he wasn't supposed to?
He had a whole crime scene on that camera, man. Shit, I don't know how I would actually keep something like that in my house and not bring it into the authorities, man. That seemed like it's some evidence.
Dude, what the fuck?
The moving chair wasn't the strangest thing he caught on camera that night. Most people would have never gone back inside. He did. And that's when he heard something that made him leave for good.
Who's there?
The music stopped the moment he called out. He immediately ran back outside. Later, he posted that he left the house and spent the night at a friend's place. He never tried to explain what caused the chair to move or who was playing the piano. Now it's your turn. Type 1 if you think this was paranormal. Type 2 if you think it was staged.
I mean, that last one was the most sensible person that actually got out the house and got away from whatever evil spirit could possibly be there. Because damn, man, watching all of these videos, man, and the stupid shit that some people do. Whew.
Can't manage a woman there. Every night, I just she go and stand up. And all they say, hey. All they say, woman. Hey. Hey. What you stand up, Mr. for? Hey. Every night, this one comes to my woman, move. Every flipping night. Move. Every night, someone goes to bus and no one move. Like she's sick in her head. They don't touch her, no. Hey, move.
That last one, it sounds like it's a Jamaican and it's from Jamaica. And if you're from there, man, if you see some stuff like that, you definitely know. I don't even know why he approached it without a stone in his hand. He's braver than me, man. Real brave. And she's not even moving. Not even an inch.
This person thought they were alone, so they hid under a bed, and what happens next will shock you.
I am so sorry, guys. It got my heart jumping a bit. I'm pretty sure it got some of y'all. Man.
This person thought.
Ain't no way that is real, but y'all just make your own assumptions off of that. I don't want to stay on this for too long.
Laying at the bottom of the stairs, but what happened next was terrifying. The following video was recorded by a security camera inside a house. The woman who posted this footage says that her young daughter told her she could see a terrifying creature in the room under the stairs. The mother did not believe what her daughter was saying, thinking it was nothing more than the imagination of a young child. But when she watched what the security camera had captured under the stairs, she was shocked when she saw this thing. Let's watch the footage. Suddenly, a transparent creature appeared out of nowhere, moving in a strange way. After that, it disappeared. It looked like a huge hand reaching toward the girl. The little girl seemed surprised and frightened by what she saw. You can also notice that the cat was staring at the creature and could not move forward. It is believed that this small room is haunted. What do you think? Laying at the bottom.
Then again, it could be also a stray animal that got underneath some of those, what looks to be clothing or some other items that's packed up in what looks to be a storage closet. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Of the stairs.
Put your hand on the wall. Put your hand down. Grab your elbow. Put your hand on the wall.
This video completely shocked the internet. At first glance, there's nothing unusual about it. A person reaches out and calmly touches the wall in front of them. Their hand rests against the surface without any problem. Perfectly normal. But seconds later, something happens that no one can explain. After lightly brushing the wall with their elbow, the person tries to repeat the same motion. This time, their hand suddenly can't reach the wall. It stops just inches away, as if hitting an invisible barrier. You can clearly see empty space between the hand and the wall. The person isn't pulling back. They aren't resisting. Nothing changes, except the fact that touching the wall is no longer possible. The wall is still there, but somehow the person can't reach it anymore. The comments under the video exploded. Some called it an optical illusion, others said it was a glitch in reality, but no one could explain how a simple, everyday movement became impossible in a fraction of a second.
Put your hand on the wall.
Well, that is definitely strange. Would one of y'all might try, like, sorry, would one of y'all mind trying that and come back to the comments and let me know if that's true? I might try it myself, just to see.
Put your hand down.
My daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but so this is the same toy that used to go off in the past, and it's always terrified me since. So I would ask it questions and it would answer with noises. With noises.
It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone.
Brother, it's been making that noise. He gets kept it in the house. What is wrong with y'all, man? Get rid of these things. Can you see that there's some entity holding on to it? Let it go.
In this next video, a grandmother is celebrating her birthday while being surrounded by friends and family, all of whom are singing happy birthday to her. As the video plays out, it seems that this footage is nothing more than just a normal video of someone recording their grandma, or at least it seems like that, because as you continue to watch, something happens that makes this video the stuff of nightmares. This is what was caught. As everyone collectively sings, a shadow-like figure bolts behind the grandma. In a swift motion, the figure is gone. It rushes over at full speed, but not so fast that we can't discern what this was. As viewers have noted, it kinda looks like a child, or a girl to be exact, who's running at an inhuman speed. Perhaps it was running so fast that no one had noticed it except the camera. Now this video becomes a whole lot creepier when reading the description it came with. As it states, the grandmother in this footage had a daughter who unfortunately passed away many years ago. When she was alive, she would often run around the house while playing with her older sibling. It's for this reason that she believes that this was her spirit. But as always, you be the judge on what was captured. Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been caught?
I don't know, my good people. That shit looked legit. I don't know how much more times I'm gonna jump out this chair before I end up through this damn ceiling. But you guys, You guys keep me motivated, man.
Alright, tell me I'm on fucking crack. Every time I turn off the light, there's like a shadow there. Watch. You see that? What the fuck? Oh, tell me I'm not on fucking crack, dude. Hell no. What the fuck? Alright, tell me I'm on fucking crack.
I know some people can't afford the fact that they're actually leaving the house, but why go closer? Why go into the room? I just...
Every time I turn off the...
A group of Japanese high school girls heard strange voices from the school bathroom. They went in to investigate, only to make the most terrifying and chilling discovery of their lives. A horrifying mistake they should have never made. Watch.
洋式のところから。嘘、撮ってよ。ねえ、誰もいないよ、本当に。嘘。こっち行くから。ねえ、待って、ちょっと待って。誰もいないのに声したってことした。嘘、開いてるんだけど。待って、開いてるよ。行こう、行こう。
In Japan, you see, this is why you mind the business that's giving you education. Why, people? Why, girls? Why?
And school bathrooms are often linked to legends like Hanako-san, the ghost in the third stall. But the figure we saw was something far more malicious and unsettling than any urban legend. But what was that thing? A spirit confined to that one spot? Or was it waiting for them to make that fatal mistake of looking away?
My neighbors are acting very weird lately. Let's see. Oh my god.
First of all, what do you have a whole 4K camera staring into your neighbor's house? Nonetheless, that is some creepy shit, but it seems like they know that you're doing it and they're doing this on purpose.
Where'd she go?
Now, that is a cause for concern.
Let me tell you something. If I had neighbors like that, I don't know, call it cops. In Florida, we have the right to stand our ground, if you know what I mean. What do you guys think? Leave comments down below.
I think I'm stuttering. Damn. But what I said earlier wrong. I feel like they know that she's doing that and they're just doing this to either just piss her off or to actually just piss her off. Because there ain't no way, man. I'll be living this close to somebody that they doing that. And all I'm doing is whipping on the camera.
In the clip, a woman is filming inside her home and recording her young son sitting and eating. But when she turns the camera to the other side of the house, she suddenly notices a man standing in the corner of the doorway, secretly staring at the mother and child. In the video, she later says she felt something was a bit off at that moment, but still believed it was her husband, because he looked very similar. She also explains that only her husband has a key to the house. However, the strange part is that her husband was actually still at work, so she convinced herself that he might have left work early to surprise them or simply come home ahead of schedule. Everything looked exactly like her husband, but in reality it wasn't him. When she jokingly told him to come out of the corner and join them for dinner, the person refused to step out. Feeling suspicious, she stood up and walked toward the door, and at the exact moment she got there was no one there anymore. She looked around and kept calling her husband's name, but there was no response. Later, she uploaded the video with the caption saying she thought it was her husband, but he hadn't even come home from work yet. Many commenters believe she may have encountered a doppelganger. What do you think happened?
I think these are a couple of people are trying to do stuff like this for views. I don't know. That is kind of creepy nonetheless. But I don't think that's real at all.
If you came here to kill me, clap your hands. Well, that wasn't clapping your hands. That was more like just. Okay, I'm sorry.
That time a stranger crashed our Halloween party. We still don't know who he was.
This is on video. Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm videoing. I'm fucking scared. Hell no!
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god, this thing just fucking looked at me. Oh my fucking.
It definitely did look up. It definitely did look up.
That why do they stop and look at something like when there's nothing there, and it's like, why do they do that? So we go check it out. You know, I gotta walk him down the stairwell, and he's like, I ain't going down that way. I'm like, come on, bud. He's like, hell no. Out of nowhere, he takes off. Classic Daryl move. I gotta go get him before, you know, he runs into someone coming up the stairs. Probably scared the shit out of him. I would be pretty freaked out if I was coming up the stairs and a dog was.
If you came.
But what really creeped me out was the light in the bathroom started flickering, and I water running. So I kind of snuck around the corner, and the water was on. As I started to walk away from the bathroom after cutting the water off, I kind of heard something behind me, and that was actually this door here that closed. That's when I really truly got freaked out.
Cody walks outside and calls his girlfriend to tell her what's been going on. She tells him to stay out of the house.
I said, well, look, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to keep filming because I don't know what to expect.
And when he does, he finds the kitchen in total disarray.
All the chairs were on the floor, knocked over. All the cabinets were open. Nope. I said, nope, I'm going back outside. I don't know what this is. I got scared.
After 2 hours, Cody finally musters up the courage to go back inside the house.
I went through every single room looking for somebody, thinking maybe somebody had gotten in and they were just trying to scare me. I checked every room, under every bed.
He doesn't find anyone.
The fourth or fifth time I had watched the video, I noticed something in the corner of the room, which is actually my daughter's room. So I screenshotted it and I just zoomed in on it. My heart just dropped. I could feel my face, all the blood in my face ran. I mean, it scared me. It just looked like somebody watching me. I didn't sleep that night.
If I captured something like that, I would not be going back in my home. I mean, at all. Without a team of investigators and possibly a priest for exorcism purposes.
This is such a classic horror movie moment.
Nope.
As humans, we assume to look around at our eye level and see what's going on. So we are missing the thing that's right above us. And in this case, that's the scariest part.
I often talk about spirits in the home being benevolent, being helpful, not to panic. But when I see something like this, when I see that upside down head peering into the main room, I gotta admit, a part of me does start to panic.
This face in the door frame is coupled with all of this poltergeist activity. That's an escalation. And what's so scary about that is if it's a poltergeist, this isn't like some ghost trying to talk to you. This is a manifestation of the house. Like the house has created that image for you to see.
And the fact that it is brave enough to be coming out in the daytime, that if there was nothing else to convince you that that is one evil ass spirit, that is enough. I ain't going back in that house. I'm burning it down. I'm not even selling it to anybody else, because for something that evil to be in there to come out during the daytime, nah.
Really creeped me out.
I'm my go people, so that's gonna do it for this one, man. I've never had so many jump scares in my life in one session, but I know some of y'all got caught by this. But either way, I want to appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning into my videos. Don't forget to like and share and comment. And yo, that's most likely not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, man. Your boy's trying to hit that 1,000 before the year is done. All right, but until another video, y'all already know. Doses.